time. So thank you so much for sharing. And that takes us to what are some of the common triggers of anxiety. One, it will be stress. If you are stressed, maybe stressed at work, stress at home, in office, there's a lot of pressure that you need to deliver this, you need to deliver that. That will definitely cause the stress, and definitely that will bring about your anxiety. So if you're stressed, if you're so much stressed, so in this journey we need to understand how can we manage our stress, because if you know how to manage your stress, definitely the anxiety you'll be able to manage it, overcome it, manage it, or totally not even have it. It will be very, very minimal. So stress is one of the common triggers of anxiety. And then also another trigger of anxiety are major life changes. Sometimes maybe you've grown up in a certain area, you've grown up in Kampala or Uganda, and then all of a sudden maybe you're married, or because of work you're taken to a new area outside the country, or you're taken to another part of the country that you're not familiar with. So these major changes sometimes, or you've lost a loved one. You've been with your parent for quite some time. You have this relationship. It could be a parent or any person. You've built a relationship with this person, and then all of a sudden they die. So that major change of you're used to being with this person, but they are no longer in your life, that will definitely cause the anxiety. So how do we learn to manage through these major life changes? For some, we can plan for them better. Others will catch us off guard. Sometimes, like death, accidents, these things can get us off guard. But how do we manage through them? Then we have traumatic events. I know of people like that one I've talked about who lost her confidence levels because someone said something bad. And then I also know of someone who has lost it now. They do not believe in themselves. They feel they're not good enough because of what their mother used to tell them. And that's how disheartening sometimes is, that the people we love the most sometimes say hurtful words that actually lead to the kind of anxiety we have, that sometimes we do not know even when did it come to existence. So there's this person I know who the mother used to I think this person used not to perform very well in class. So the mother used to tell him, for you, words that to show that you're not good enough. So, this thing of, I know you are failure in math. Anyway, I don't expect much from you. That kind of feeling that the parent also shows that they do not expect anything good out of your mathematic paper or results that are going to come out. So this thing left this child devastated till today. That gentleman is over 35 years. But that killed his confidence. That thing brings about anxiety because he does not even believe in himself, because the mother did not believe in him while he was young. So sometimes these things stage from when we were young. Another traumatic event, maybe this person was sexually harassed. They did not get to talk about it, or they did not get a chance to go in depth of this issue. So this person grows up being affected. So such traumatic events definitely also cause anxiety. So we need to know. Then we have fear for failure, and most of us also fall under here. Another trigger for anxiety is fear for failure. My God, we fear. You want to do your business, but you'll be like, will I manage? Will I manage? If I want to start up bakery, will I manage? You don't believe in yourself. Will I manage? What if I fail? What will people think about me? What will this happen? So we fear failure. We want to live this successful life. But believe you, failure does not mean that you as an individual, you failed. And we should in case you try out something and it doesn't work, we should learn something out of it, because next time you do it, you're going to be better. Next time you're going to do it, you're going to be better because you've gotten the experience out of it. And there is no successful person who has had a journey that, no, everything has to be a little bit of up and down, a little bit of up and down. So that thing of not knowing that failure is part of life, and failing on a project doesn't mean me as an individual, I'm a failure. That project did not work out, but that does not stop you or me from doing that same project again, or from trying out something else again. So that fear of failure is also causing so much anxiety in ourselves. You had a previous relationship, it did not work out. It could be a marriage or just dating. It did not work out. Then another gentleman pops into your life. He's very loving. He shows you like the things but At the back of your mind, you'll be like, what if he also hurts me? So you're scared of giving your whole heart in. You'd be like, what if he also hurts? So there's that fear of failing, that fear of having another relationship and it doesn't work out, that fear of having another marriage and it doesn't work out. Fear actually stops us from achieving. If you do not know how to thrive through fear, it actually stops us from having what we want to have. It will stop you from achieving the things you want to achieve, because even if it's just a relationship, the example I've given, even if it's just a relationship, I mean, just even if it's just a relationship, this person is going to come, they're going to show you what actually love means, but because you've had a bad history, you're not going to be open to this person. You'd be like, maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants to take my things and go away. Maybe instead of being fully in, each time you fear something, you're not going to be fully committed to it. If it is starting up a business and you're scared of failing. What if this happens? What if this, instead of being fully in and serving your customers to grow your business, the fear is going to actually stop you from doing all that. So fear stops us from achieving what we want to achieve unless you use it. Because sometimes if you use fear to actually make you a better person, that you know what, I fear failing. Okay, how can I prepare to be better? I don't want to fail my exams. How can I prepare? Can I read? Can I consult? Can I do this? Okay, I want to start up a business and I don't want it to go bad. Can I do a research before I actually do that business? Instead of just popping into it, you don't know how it works because you've seen your sister doing your sister is selling bags and they're successful, or your friend, then you also want to do the same thing. Does it resonate with you? So these are some of the things that cause anxiety, yet it's actually causing that because we went into something without triggers of anxiety. Maybe just a little recap for Florence. We started from understanding what anxiety is, the fear, the worry, the unease. So people shared their stories, how anxiety was, and now we are looking at triggers of anxiety. So under the triggers, we've looked at the stress, the major life changes, the traumatic ones. We were looking at fear of failure, like trying to fear relationship. You'd be like, am I beautiful enough? Does this man love me for who I am? Probably if you're a bit thick, does this man love me for who I am? So you give attention to your inner critique and it actually stops you from doing personal growth on yourself or